What's up, everybody? It is CHEONGPUNG test day. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but maybe close-ish. Wind Art, we'll just call him Wind Art Master, right? Wind Art Master got him fully ruined up, all grinded, got him fully skilled up with Devilmons. So we get to see him actually do what... Did I click on not his third skill? We get to see him actually do what he can do best, right? So everything is a pretty decent showing because he's pretty upgraded, right? So we're gonna test him out. We're gonna test out also, she's not skilled up, Hongyeon. She is also another thing that I noticed about this is these girls are bad on violent runes, which there's not very many monsters you could say this is bad on violent runes. So we're gonna test her out as well. I didn't have her fully skilled up, right? But I was testing her out and we're like, at first, my first instinct was, oh, Violent Will, Speed HP, HP. Wrong, not right. I think she's best on Swift. So the reason that I think she's best on Swift is she's got this Millennium Melody, right? Plays a song, increase the attack bar of all allies, excluding yourself by 15% each, recovers the HP of the ally that gets a turn by 15%, and increase the attack power for one turn until the next turn starts. You cannot attack or counterattack while playing this song. So it doesn't just increase the attack power, it is when you are playing this song, when they get a turn, they get an attack power buff, right? So it can't be stripped because they only get it as soon as their turn starts. That's when they get it. So you can't like, you know, she goes and then the enemy cuts in and they strip your attack power buff from your DPS unit. It's like, no, that's not going to happen because they only get the attack buff on their turn. And if she violent procs out of this song, then they don't get the attack power buff. Then she has to be in the song playing state, kind of like the gargoyle, right? Like the gargoyles, like the snipers. I know someone mentioned that they're doing this. We're seeing like a trend of some of these 4-stars, some of these newer 4-stars are in like a certain state, right? Of like the snipers are in their sniper stance, the gargoyles are in their stone state. This one's in her song playing state. So it's kind of interesting in that, and I think she's actually not. I kind of liken her a little bit to a Draco or a Megan because she increased attack bar and she also attack power buffs. So I mean, if you think about it, like that's also she heals too, but I really feel like she's kind of similar to Draco or Megan. So keep that in mind. We're gonna take her in with this guy, Wind Art Master. Let's get a brief recap of his skills if you guys didn't see the other videos. First skill, decreased attack bar. Not that bad though, high chance, but it's only a decreased attack bar. It's not like a defense break or a stun or freeze or something like that. Moon Drawn by Clouds. This is a strip of beneficial effects and a glancing hit. So this is similar to, like, for example, I say similar to Volantis. You guys like, great, I don't have any context for that. I don't own a Volantis bagel. So it's strip and glancing hit. It's not as crazy as like strip and freeze or strip and stun like Gianno's strip and stun, right? So it's a strip and glancing hit, which means that if the enemy moves, they could just, I mean, the glancing hit could basically just do nothing, but also the glancing hit could, I mean, if it's like DPS unit coming in after that, they're gonna do, you know, they're gonna potentially glance, not do that much damage. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, it's not crazy OP, but it's not terrible either. It's an AoE strip, which is never bad, right? Reasonable in 3 turns. Serious Matter attacks all enemies 3 times to decrease their attack bar by 50% with each attack. So I liken this to Varad, to who else? Poseidon, things like that. Increases the skill cooldown by 1 turn if the target's attack bar is 0. Ooh, it decreases attack gauge and also increases the cooldown. However, this is only, the big thing to think about, because I was playing around with him, this is only if the target's attack gauge is 0. So if it's not attack gauge reduced, then it's not going to increase the cooldown. So you have to bring this in with other things that decrease the attack gauge, right? So that's kind of the way you want to play this. However, this has a lot of potential in things that are not even, because we're gonna take him into arena. I talk so much. I'm gonna edit some of that out. So where can we use the Wind Art Master? Giants? Yeah. Dragons? Probably not. He's got element advantage. Necro, he doesn't have multi-hits. TOA, definitely TOA. Definitely Hall of Heroes. Definitely Labyrinth. Possibly even some of the places in Dimensional Hold, right? He's got an attack power leader skill and double AoEs. You can use him in secret dungeons. You can use him in arena offense. You can use him in RTA. You can use him. Would I use him in? Yeah, you know, you could still use him in Guild Wars and Guild Siege for some of those bases, right? Tiana Galleon, Tiana Galleon, and CHEONGPUNG. So you could definitely use him. You could use him in a lot of the places in the game. So I feel like that makes him a pretty decent Nat 5 if you can use him in so many places. Anyway, today we're going to use him in Arena Offense. We're going to take in a couple different teams, and we're going to try him out, and we're going to see how they do. First team, we're going to take him with Tiana, Galleon, and Varad. So we're going to use Varad because, first off, Varad has element advantage over the team that we're hitting. So that's one of the big reasons, right? Second off, he's got attack gauge reduction, right? It's less about his CC and more about his attack gauge reduction and element advantage. And, of course, the Art Master has attack gauge reduction too, but... Genius, Musa. Musa's like, I know you're gonna strip it anyway. I may as well not even do it. May as well try to nuke this Varad. I don't know if that's gonna happen, buddy. So, let's do some of this attack gauge reduction and some cooldowns. So we got the cooldowns on. Who do we get the cooldowns on? We got the cooldowns on Ariel. We got the cooldowns on who else? Not bad. I mean, any DPS unit could have been nice here though. But we did still, you know what, let's decrease it, let's do the cooldowns on something like, let's hit a Perna, right? Let's hit a Perna, let's hit Samoth, things like that. Here's another one that does more attack gauge reduction, and he also does some CC. So we're gonna use him with this, against this team, and then Miho's gonna, here's what's gonna happen. Miho is gonna solo us, and then we are going to lose. Oh, you guys already knew that though. You guys are like, yeah, we hit Miho's too. We know what it's like. So we got some attack gauge nothings. We got some attack gauge nothings. So we're not really going to cool anyone down, are we? We got no... Well, we killed things. I mean, I guess there's that. And she's going to... Crit, 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 crit. Oh, never mind. Nice. Here we go. We have two things that we want to increase the cooldowns on. We have the Vanessa and we have the Perna. And we have a Varad, which will fully decrease attack gauges. So we should be able to increase cooldowns on those two units. Let's see if we can do it. I promise we're going to take in the other one, the String Master 2. I promise we will. Eventually. No, we're going to do. I just want to show the show it with Galleon first, and then we're gonna take her and we're gonna see what she does. So we got attack gauge decreases on everyone aside from the Skogul, but we should be fine. He's got high crit rate and he hits multiple times, so we should be able to take this Perna and the Vanessa out. Right? We didn't cool anything. Okay, we didn't cool anything down. So basically what we're seeing is he doesn't have, but that's the thing, he needs to actually decrease the attack gauge, or hit them when they have decreased attack gauge to actually increase the cooldowns. So these things happen, right? So not like crazy like Zyros. Like if we took a Zyros into that would have been a different story, right? Okay, different team now. We're going to use him, and we're going to use the Fire String Master. So the Fire String Master is going to both increase the attack gauge of our team and also increase the attack power, and the Water Phantom Thief is going to defense break and decrease the attack gauge of the enemy. So we're going to see if we can get any cooldowns with this. I mean, sometimes we get some cooldowns, but I notice it's not like Zyros where you can just rely on it regardless. I mean, unless it gets whatever, right? So we need to be, you see how when he gets his turn, he gets the attack power buff? Because she's in her song playing state. So if she was not in her song playing state, he wouldn't have gotten his attack power buff. So let's see if we can do one of these. We did get it, but we did not get the as much decreased attack gauge as I wanted. So let's see. We're not getting any cooldowns. So we didn't do anything because we did not get the attack gauge decreased. So let's do, yeah, you know what, let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. And then welcome back. Yeah. See, if we took Zyros into this, Zyros would have been a great thing into this. Right? So, we do still have another, but he's got another, look, look at this attack gauge. So, another nice thing is now, they got a whole bunch of, they got the revive and they have the defense buffs. So now we can do this. And and he doesn't take it off. Okay, can we do anything to? There we go. Okay, Water Phantom Thief is doing Water Phantom Thief things. I think we're just seeing how he is good at not not doing things that Russ would be able to do just fine. Yeah. So, let's take Zyros, the same exact team. Let's take Zyros and let's see how Zyros does. Same team, except we're taking Zyros in instead of the Wind Art Master. So we'll see if this is a very different outcome. And we're gonna still use the Hongyan. Right, so we got one of these. Increase attack bar of everyone. Very much like a Draco or a Megan or something. We'll do the Fiery Breath, and we'll see how much we actually cool down. So everything is cooldown now. Right, so the Perna's down. Perna's dead. And then what do we have here? We'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. And then we'll just do, this should maybe finish it off. We've got the glancing hit. Another one where we need to increase cooldowns because things are going to revive. So we're going to take the Varad to decrease the attack gauge, and then we're going to come in and hopefully reset well, not full reset, but hopefully increase their cooldowns after we do the attack gauge reduction. So back to Varad. That's why this guy kind of needs to be, for arena offense, he kind of needs to be paired with an attack gauge reducer. So can we, I mean, we're going to already start increasing cooldowns as soon as, like, right after the first hit where it decreases their attack gauge to 0, we're going to start decreasing cooldowns. We should put this on 1, this way we could see a little bit. Actually, the animation plays at the same speed anyway. Never mind. We didn't get anyone, did we? Hold on. Everything's just going to come back. Yeah, we didn't get anyone. Don't bother summoning for him. You're fine. You don't need him. You don't need him. Okay. He's not getting anyone. Even with the attack gauge reduction. This is a Varad spotlight now. GG Varad spotlight. Very nice. Very nice. Does she have increased cooldowns though? She didn't even have increased cooldowns from before. So we do have this strip. So maybe we should think of him more as an attack gauge reducer that also has a strip instead of increasing any cooldowns, right? So kind of feel like we should just consider him an attack gauge reducer. Strip into attack gauge reduction. Not really use him too much for the increased cooldowns. Here's another one that I really love to take a Zyros into, right? Fire and wind defense. You definitely outspeed. You get Tiana Galleon Zyros deck. We're gonna take this instead, and we're gonna see how it performs compared to something like the Zyros. Or Tiana Galleon Zyros Pung back. I mean, I would love to take that into here, right? So we got the attack power buff, increase the attack gauge as well. Well, I mean, they increase the attack gauge and not quite attack power buff just yet. So we have, their attack gauge is very high. So we're not actually going to be able to increase the cooldowns on anyone, right? So we'll do one of these. And basically, we're just going to get countered. More than anything else, we're just going to get countered by that Miho. And we even crit. So we didn't get the Vanessa, we didn't get the Perna, we didn't get anyone. Everyone is still. So with this skill, it decreases the attack power, 50% chance though of the enemies. So some of them you may see getting attack power reduced. Can we get a stun here, please? Or maybe a kill? No? Okay. Of course we crit. Of course we crit. So let's do one of these glancing hits maybe. We're not even decreasing attack power that much of the enemies. You notice that? We're not even doing that with her song. Oh my god. Okay, and Miho is just the Miho. Let's hit this for the sake of for science. Let's hit the same team with Zyros. Same thing. We're gonna take instead a Zyros, which will definitely increase the cooldowns. So. Let's go. Attack buff, defense break. We'll do some CCs. I'd like to do some soft CCs. Well, they're hard CCs, but they're not gonna. This guy actually doesn't, like, the way he's built, he doesn't kill anyone, right? And he really doesn't do that much damage, but he does do a nice amount of CC, right? So we will see. CC. What is this thing? It's a bad example, Perna. Bad example. Perna's like, I'm gonna just ruin your entire whole video now. Ruin your entire whole video. Okay. So we'll do a little bit more of these. We'll do some more glancing hits that actually glancing hit, right? Because we didn't really get too many before. And we'll do one of these. And it went very much differently than the last one. So now we're going to try him in TOA. This is TOA hard, 92. He is different now. He is going to be on speed, crit damage, attack, on despair focus for TOA because he's got double AoEs, right? So we're going to see if he's got enough CC. He should have enough CC. He's got CC, he's got attack age reduction. He's very much similar to Varad. He's going to be able to do similar things. You know, maybe we could do him with him and Zyros in Arena. Possibly. So let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Let's do some attack gauge decrease and defense breaks. And then we'll do some more of these attack gauge decreases. And increase cooltimes. Well, not that much, did we? We didn't do too much increase cooldowns, did we? So we'll see how he does here. But I mean, basically, he's just going to attack gauge decrease and he's going to CC. And whereas, like, for something like Varad, I would use Varad on Violent because he has he's already got a freeze on both his skills, right? Some people do Varad on Despair. I think Violent's a much better option for Varad. And that's why you see a lot of high-level players using Varad on Violent instead of Despair. Because just he has so much CC already. He's going to pretty reliably CC the things with Skill 2 and Skill 3. And then we have how much attack gauge decrease. And we did get the increased cool times as well. So, and I wanted to stick some free-to-play friendly stuff in here. Like Fran, like 2A Spectra, like Sigmaris. Although we did take the Water Phantom Thief. You don't necessarily need him. He's just a defense breaker that also decreases attack gauge. He was just there for the defense breaks. Just there for defense breaks and decreasing attack gauge. Not that it necessarily has to be him specifically. There's many other units that have AoE defense breaks. Okay, so I mean his AI is not any better. We see some increased cool times, but his AI is not any better than not good. So not that he magically has good AI. We got some decreased attack gauge, but yeah, it's basically TOA doing TOA things. We got to see a little bit of it in TOA. Now we're going to take a look at a replay from G3 versus G2 battle using the Wind Art Master. The Light Art. I'm just sorry, I was thinking about the Light Art Master. Okay, so we got some strips into another strip, which I don't know why they thought that was actually going to work going for Tyrannus. Well, they had 3 strips, so I guess it didn't matter. Right, there's a lot of single target strips there. Decrease attack gauge. And then Vertiheal just countered it. So Vertiheal just basically made everything he did pretty useless. Nice. Feels good, right? Feels good. So he starts splitting his damage now. Instead of going for trying to kill one thing specifically. And Ragdoll Yenhong. This is just going to be a Ragdoll Yenhong match. That is peppered on top with some Art Master gameplay, right? Feels like it. Okay, so a lot of attack gauge increase and attack gauge decrease on both sides and strips. Got a lucky sleep though. Got a lucky sleep. Everything's just countered by Ragdoll Vertiheal. Everything he does is basically just countered by Ragdoll Vertiheal. This is not a great match for him to even be in. Because really, he's just countered by Ragdoll Vertiheal. He's good against the Tyrannus. But, you know, AoE damage that can be, you know, it's going to push up Ragdoll's attack gauge. That glancing hit did definitely take Vertiheal's passive down. But, yeah, AoE damage is just going to increase attack gauge with Ragdoll and potentially have Vertiheal stun, which is what he already did. So we got some more attack gauge decreases. Increased cooldown, increased cooltime on the Tyrannus though. Not able to kill her. Okay. I'm sure he's just ruined speed crit damage HP. Like a fast hybrid bruiser. Because that's what a lot of these things are ruined for in RTA. Fast hybrid bruisers. So it's looking like it did well, but yep, there we go. And decrease attack gauge, but did not get any cooldown, so he's gonna come back from the dead, right? Tyrannus is just gonna come back because we didn't actually, his attack gauge was so high up that it didn't actually decrease the cooldowns. So, similar to Ganymede, really kind of similar to Ganymede, actually, if you think about it. But it's not a guaranteed, similar to Ganymede, but he does AoE damage. Basically. And he doesn't really increase cooldowns, though, that much. Like, Ganymede can't be resisted. He can still be resisted, and he only increases cooldowns by 1 turn. It's an AoE, but increases cooldowns by 1 turn when the attack gauge is 0. So it's not bad. It's not bad. He's a nice unit. I don't think he's like super crazy OP. Like, oh my god, he needs a nerf immediately though. He's a decent unit. He's similar to a Ganymede. It might be. He's similar to Ganymede, and he also has an AoE strip, which is also pretty nice, to be honest. So, I'm glad I got him. I like him. I'm gonna play with him some more. But he's not. It's not like he's a game-changing. Like, oh my god, like you cannot survive without this monster. That's so crazy, right? He's kind of similar. He really is. He's similar to Ganymede. He's similar to Ganymede with an AoE, like Ganymede plus Volantis, basically. So. Which is not bad. Like, really, it's not bad. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll play around with some of the other art masters as well. I mean, like, he's no light one, right? Like, yeah, the light dark masters are pretty good in this game. Okay, maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them are really. But that light one, oh my god, that's so juicy. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.